This is the introduction to Wanderlist video, and it's a little bit different than creating a trip, but it's very similar. So I'm not going to spend a ton of time on the how to. You just click this create a Wanderlist button and it opens up the modal where you name the Wanderlist. You can set the privacy so that only you can see the pins or guides, and you start searching the map when you do the find a destination in the modal. It's exactly the same as create a trip, except that when you've created one, it gets saved in this Wanderlist folder. And in this Wanderlist folder, because I'm a new user, I haven't created any Wanderlist, so it's just white space here. There's no Wanderlist yet, and because of that, I'm going to log out of this new user profile and actually log into my own profile and show you some examples of Wanderlists. Alright, so now I am in my Wanderlist folder. I've clicked it here already and these have populated, and you see where white space in the new user then becomes very populated as you use TripSeeDo more and more. So these are some examples of how to use a Wanderlist, and I didn't really tell you what a Wanderlist was yet because I thought it'd be easier just to show you. A Wanderlist is a collection of pins. It's not a trip, it is pins that are kind of on a theme. So I have a Wanderlist for any time I hear about a roller coaster that I want to try, I add it to the America's Roller Coaster Wanderlist. Ice cream by state, I found a list on a news website and I just went and made this Wanderlist, so anytime I'm traveling I can find ice cream. Same thing with tacos, beaches, happy hours in Austin, Texas, diners, drive-ins and dives. I watch that program. Whenever he mentions one, I go and add it to this Wanderlist, and so on. And one of the great things about Wanderlist is you can use it to track progress against a bucket list. For example, I am trying to visit every U.S. national park. So I created this Wanderlist a while back. It's got 59 U.S. parks in it. And if I go into edit mode, the Wanderlist comes up, and there's a lot of more pins in here than 59, and that's because I have a lot of loose pins, and loose pins show up on the map because that's the way we designed it. We wanted them to show up so that when you're out traveling you can find these random things that you heard about that didn't get added to a trip. But for this purpose I just want to take off the loose pins by deselecting it here, and when I get rid of the loose pins, I'm left with only the 59 Wanderlist pins. So I'm going to point out that they are different colors, and this is true for a trip pin, a loose pin, or a wander pin. They are blue if they are to do, if they're things that you haven't done yet. They get turned to orange when you've done them, and we even built in a skip it for some place that you added that you may not want to go to, and those are colored brown. And what's cool about that is now I can filter here on any one of my itineraries and get rid of places I've already been or places that I've skipped, so that I'm left with only the places that are left to do. And that's one way to track your progress against a bucket list. So next thing I'm going to do is go into a future trip and show you how to put Wanderlists on the map, and then that way you can find them and add them to trips later on. So I'm going to click current and future trips. Alright, now I'm in this Colorado trip, and what's great about this now is you can see the trip pins. I've gotten rid of the loose pins and I've added Wanderlist pins here, and there are the two different pin types. The chevron wander pins are on the same trip as the trip pins that are shaped like a teardrop. So down here I happen to know that this is a national park, and it's Great Sand Dunes National Park. It's blue. I haven't done it yet. When I go to Colorado I would love to hit this and scratch this off my bucket list. So I'm going to add this to the trip, and I can copy it to this trip or I can add it, and I'm just going to drop it down here and I'm going to copy it. So I am just going to copy it by clicking copy, and now the trip has been the pin has been changed to a trip pin, and it's added down here at the bottom. And it had asked me if I wanted to copy notes and photos, and I didn't have any notes in there, so nothing got copied. But that's also another cool feature, is that you can copy the notes over as well. So now I've got this Colorado trip in here. So alright, for the last thing, let's say I've taken that trip and I've gone to Great Dunes, and I'm going to add a note in here. I mean, it doesn't matter. It's just a note. So I'm serving to save the note in there and then save it. Now, that is in this trip. I can't take it out. It's in there. So what I'm going to do actually now is I'm going to copy to, and I'm going to do the drop down, and at the very bottom I've got U.S. National Parks. It says, what do you want to include in your copied pin? Keep photos, keep notes. You betcha. So I hit copy, and that has been now copied over to the Wanderlist. Let's go back over there and take a look at it. I am back in my Wanderlist folder, and I am going to go into this U.S. National Parks, and I want to find Great Sand Dunes. So I'm just going to do a Control F, which helps me to find sand. There's Great Sand Dunes. Let me click it. Let me get in here. You see it's the trip pin, and take bottled water. That's the note from the other trip. How awesome is that? And now I can change this to done. And the pen now is orange, and it's got a note saved on it. And if I had had any photos, it would have been saved on there as well. So I am now done. This was a long video, but it was a very personal one. And I really love Wanderlist, and I hope that you will as well.